Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Evie and I have a scrapbook layout for you. Believe it or not, I did no mixed media for this one, so I simply used all my papers and die cuts and fun stuff. So I am still using my August Click Kit, and it is featuring the Pink Paisley Citrus Bliss collection. And you first saw me mat it on the page called Fresh. That's the one that has the polka dots, and the backside was that coral and the fruit. And the piece of gold vellum I actually had in my stash. And then the other pages I'm looking at right now. So the vellum sheet is from the collection. It was part of the kit. It has like gold foiled pineapples on it. And then the yellow one that looks like lemons is called Squeeze. And then the other one that has like the tiny little fruit is called Citrus. So I am doing, kind of a layered look using like the rule of thirds, but I wanted to do the most with the squeeze and like a third with this foiled pineapple just to give it a nice kind of variation amongst the pattern papers, because I could have done just one and maybe done mixed media, but I like this paper collection. I really do. I'm getting a lot of fun, bright, cheerful layouts out of it, and I just thought that this was perfect. And now in case you're wondering too, the picture I am using, it is not me. That is my younger sister. She recently went on vacation, and she had sent me that picture via text messaging of her and her significant other, her boyfriend, having these funny pineapple drinks. I mean, if you can see the picture, the pineapple has a face on it that they made out of fruit pieces with like maraschino cherries as the eyes and such. And it was just adorable. And you have the palm trees behind her, and she's having a ball, obviously, on her vacation. And I just wanted to scrap it. I even like sent it. I'm like, I'm totally scrapping that picture. So that's what I'm doing. So it's not a picture of me, and it's not a picture of my dog Zoe or Miguel. It's my sister having a funny drink on her vacation, which I just loved. So the ephemera, let's get back to the layout. The ephemera pack is still all from Citrus Bliss, mostly, and Pink Paisley, but you can see the frames in picture and a few little things are from the Poolside die cut collection, and that is all that I also use. So the tag and everything else, they're all from the Citrus Bliss or Crepe Paper Poolside. Those are the only two kind of little bits and pieces that I did break out for this layout. And I'm using my Tombow, I always say that wrong, Tombow mono liquid glue to adhere it down, because it's just whenever an area is too small for my ATG gun, I just whip out that glue. And I like the tip because it gives it like a thin stream of glue out, even though I am interested in purchasing, because I don't own any of the fine liners, so that might be a purchase in the very near future that I get. So the sunshine and such, like I said, Citrus Bliss. The tag is from Citrus Bliss as well. And I do light journaling on that tag, but I put the coordinating piece of acetate with gold foil triangles above it, so it kind of almost has like hidden journaling, so you don't necessarily have to read it all. And I did do it in a gold gel pen so that it also matched with the paper. I didn't want to do black. Black would have been too harsh for this layout. So that is my hidden journaling, and I do kind of keep the acetate loose underneath those die cuts so that you can still read it. Messing around with a few little ephemera pieces to do a small cluster in the top right corner. I fuss around with it a lot. You'll see me come back to it probably like 2 or 3 more times. And so, yeah, like I said earlier, it was different not doing any mixed media, since I have been a mixed media junkie recently with all my layouts. But this one just was able to come together quite nicely just using paper. So I love that. And any of the acetate pieces, that have words, you'll see it on the close-up. I do add one to the photo itself, and it says, "Oh yeah," on it. And the Tomo Mono liquid glue dries clear, so it's perfect to use on your photos, directly on it. So that's just a tip for you to know as well. And that little green thing actually said August too, and that was from the Poolside collection. I guess they're always realizing people take vacations in August, because it happens to be August and she happened to go on vacation. The flare button is exclusive to the Click Kits that you see me glued down there, and it has a gold foiled pineapple. And now I'm using the infamous thread little add-on to a few areas on my page, and my thread looks seriously like tinsel. I got it from Joann Fabrics for like $3 or $4. It's fantastic. I mean, gold is so the rage right now that adding the thread to it just adds a little something else. And I know that Missy Whedon does it as well, and I love her style, and a few other people have also adapted it, so it's just great. And believe it or not, I actually went to Walmart, FYI, and bought like just 4 little spools of thread in different colors so that I can have more options. You see me using my date roller stamp there with some abandoned coral distress ink, and I'm just putting August 2015 for the date. And I think I add a few sorry, my phone. Oh yeah, this is the little bee washi tape with gold foiled pineapples on it too that also came with the kit, and I am adding kind of 2 strips to the left and right side, which was like a last minute thing, but I love the way it turned out. And here I am adding just a few puffy stickers from the Citrus Bliss collection too from Pink Paisley. And don't mind the little jars of paint sitting on my thing. It's because it was not laying flat, so I was just weighting them down right here as you see them. But I added the So Happy and a little puffy heart, and I do add a few brads from the Pink Fresh Studio that also came in the kit for the month too. But all of it went together in these greens and yellows and pinks. So that is perfect. And here are my close-ups. Really fun. I love the gold. I mean, it really came out good and all the yellows, but the picture is just the funniest part. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already and give this video a thumbs up. I always appreciate you taking some time to watch my process videos. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'll talk to you later. Bye.